So Eddie places fourth in our 8-ball tour stop at Irish Q. We'll be back shortly. Do you want me to switch? I'll switch. No, you take this. This is your throne. Did you get enough about your bad juju on the table?
Don't worry, table's warm now. Really screwed up the table for those guys. Put a lot of chalk on there, just like I planned. Wanted to stretch this match out as much as possible. We made it, bro. We are in the semifinals.
Let's go.
We're gonna get this thing changed up here.
So, final 3 contestants for our Irish Q 8-ball stop. Alternating break, race to 3. As a reminder, the finals will be a race to 5, still alternating breaks. As a reminder as well, jump cues are allowed on the 3-foul rule. Make it, take it. This is going to prove to be a fun match because it seems like any event that has Runal in it, it always ends up being Runal versus some sort of pro that happens to be there. I think last time was the Smoking Q anniversary. He played BJ.
Yep.
Which he had beaten in our other Smoking Q event. And then BJ took it to him, and now he's up against Mike Davis.
Moscone Measy, they call him.
And this is where Runal wants to be. He is definitely at a local level, filled with the capability of matching up against people who actually travel to play pool. So
Absolutely.
This is where I think Runal really wants to hone in to see what he's made out of. This is going to be fun.
Goes for the cup break. I think he hit the second row.
Yeah.
That one, 8-ball flirts, and it's in the worst possible spot here.
He kind of lost the cue ball there.
For sure.
He did make a stripe. So, as I stated, make it take it. That 11 ball looks horrible unless it goes by, which I don't know if it does.
He actually might be able to play the 11 into the rail first.
I was looking at that. It does look like a nice little pocket there into the 8, you know?
Yeah.
As you stated, rail first into the 8. That 15. I don't think the 15 goes by the 14 on the side. So it's either the 11 or the 13 orange stripe. And it looks like he's homing in on the 13. Smashes it in. Ooh. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I guess the 14 on the top right corner. Seems like Mike's in shoot everything wherever you can mode right now.
Right. I think the 14 is the next shot. It looks like he's shooting it into the top right-hand corner pocket.
I think that's the only option to pass.
Mm, caught it a little bit short.
I have to say, it's very uncanny for him to miss that.
Yeah. I actually thought the better shot was coming into the bottom right-hand corner pocket.
I feel like you'd lose a cue ball a bit too much if you
Sure.
tried that. I mean, it was there for sure, but
But what's the shot after that, to your point, right?
yeah, you're hoping for a good roll. Either way, this is a very opportune moment for Runal because he does have some maneuvering to do, but I think he's going to take care of his biggest problem here, which is that 6 man. If it goes by this, does it go by the 9? I think it. He's going for the, no, he's going for the 2. He's going to crash into the 14.
Yeah.
Push the 6 out. Nice.
Great shot.
Oh, wow. And that 6 headed towards the side, which is optimal because that 9 and 14 is humongous.
I like where the 3 ball is for him right now as well. That might give him the chance to be able to move that 8 out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Comes 3 rails around.
Good.
Let's take care of this right now.
This is looking pretty good here. Definitely doable.
All right. He does make it in there and he gets good position to be able to get this run out over with. He can take the 1 and the 5 into the same bottom left-hand corner pocket here.
He does want to control the speed a little bit here.
Definitely.
Keep an angle on the 5. It's a little soft.
It's kind of, yeah, he's not happy about it because he did not get that angle that he was looking for, to your point.
I think you can cheat the pocket, but you're creating an angle that might cause the 5 to rattle.
Right.
Because he needs to get this cue ball moving. I think I'm going to go 2 rails. Try and get behind the 4. What a great shot. Oh, my God.
Might as well give him ball in hand after that shot. Good gracious.
Yeah. Passive rotation.
I'm going to allow that. That was fantastic. All right, Runal Bhatt looking to draw first blood here against Mike Davis. He's going to give it up.
There we go. No.
And it is his break. Shout out to Irish Q for hosting us. We love coming up here, man. I got to say, I was very apprehensive about us having to switch over to the 7-foot diamonds, but I've enjoyed playing on them. The 3 matches that I got a chance to play on them. Shout out to Classic Home Billiards. We appreciate you. Shout out to Immigrant Lawn and Landscaping for sponsoring this tournament as well. Inkwell Design, always a continued supporter of the pool series, as well as John Patera of REMAX Metro Realty, Paul Harrison Custom Cues, Portico Licensed General Contractors, Horsham Tov Shalom, Crown Pest Control, Pool Doctors, Premier Imports of Charlotte, and our new sponsor, Furniture Outlet and Consignment. We appreciate you. I'm just going to hide them and leave the camera here so we don't miss this break.
Looks like he decides to do the cut break as well. And dry. Dude, it has been a tough day for breaks. I've seen people smash into it head on. I've seen people cut break. It is brutal.
For sure. I still like that 9-ball style break for this, but I've also found success of hitting the head ball as flush as possible
Mm.
versus trying to cut at it or going second rail, or excuse me, not second rail, but second string on the balls on the rack.
Yeah. Remember the final race off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Justin coming over, giving us obvious information that we already knew. What else is new? The finals. The finals is 1 race to 5. There is no double dipping. Okay. We ain't double dipping the chip. Hunter White waiting in the wings for the winner of this match.
Davis. It's pretty solid. It seems like he is resolute to not repeat that one careless miss that he had in the last rack.
He still has a problem on the table right here. I believe that's the 13 kind of partying with the 8 and the 7 right there at the top long rail.
Yeah. I think he was trying to get farther up to get an angle to go into it with the 14. Sorry, the 12. Yeah. He'll have to pause on that for a moment and focus another shot here.
I'm just looking at the 14 down here. This 14-5. The 14 does go to the bottom right-hand corner pocket.
Nice.
Really great shot there.
And he has the angle to go into the 8 and the 13. That was a very good shot.
I actually think he's really straight right now. I don't think he does have the angle off of this 11.
No, off the 12.
Oh, off the 12. Gotcha.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot you want to take care of sooner than later because then you have other balls on on the table that help you get out of any predicament where the balls may lie. Like that. Oh man, that 15 is disgusting, and that's the only problem he has right now. Yeah, this is a better problem to have than what he had before. So that was a fantastic shot.
Now here's another problem potentially. If he doesn't get out, that 8 ball is in the middle of the table.
I mean, if Runal gets a shot here, we're looking at the 5 being the most difficult shot on the table. I think the 5 and the 7, maybe.
Okay.
So either you don't want to give this to Runal. This is it. You do or die. Run out here or not. Because he's going to run out until he gets to the 15. It's going to be his final ball. So playing a safety will likely not be an option. Nice and easy. Does he have an angle here?
I think he's got one, man.
He's going to try and use that 6 to help him get good position for the 15. He's going to have to hit this with some speed. Punch it over. Oh, man, he hits it softer. What a great shot.
Beautiful shot.
God, bro.
That right there is why it's so important to learn your tangent lines. I hear so many beginning lower level, I'll say pool players come out talking about, I got to learn left and right. I got to figure out how to use English. No, dude, you need to learn how to use center ball.
What's going to happen to the cable after we
What's going to happen after you hit it flush, center ball? Where's that tangent line? That's a perfect example right there. Great speed. You remember Renal gave it up. Renal gave a little look over here to me just now. I had to give him a little winky wink.
He made contact with you?
He did.
Oh my God. I'm jealous.
Mike Davis. Colin, top right-hand corner pocket for this. Renal shakes his head in disbelief. Nails it.
Great little out there by Mike. Definitely had to do some finessing, and he did a great job. We are at 1-1.
1-alls.
Now, this is a fantastic opportunity for Mike because he was down 1-0. He had a really good out, and as a reward, he gets the break. So he will have an opportunity to go up on Runal here, which will revert the pressure back to Runal when he will inevitably get his own break. I love this the shifting of the power dynamic in the alternating break format.
Yeah.
It forces a shift. Mike, 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 Mike.
All right, Mike going back to the cut break. Now let's see if he can do a better job at controlling the cue ball this time around.
Come on, Mikey. Huzzah. Okay. He had a little bit more control there.
That 8-ball finds that top left-hand corner pocket again.
Does.
And it's a dry break. Runal pops up.
So he was able to control the cue all there a little bit more. It still got kicked around, which is natural with that cut break or second row break or whatever the hell. I don't know. That whole 8-ball 10-5-1 over there is paying the butt. The 2 and the 5, sorry, the 4 paying the butt. He looks like he does not want to deal with the solids, which is fair. Go, Jay Runal.
Touchy shot there.
I wonder if we could cut that still.
Which one? The 12?
Yeah.
That cue ball's going to be flying if he does.
Yes.
What I don't want is the cue ball flying around with where the 8-ball is. Even if he is shooting, I mean, even if he's shooting away.
Yeah, it's not going to go
cut.
there.
That was a lot less angle than I thought, honestly.
And he gets him much better for the 15-11. That was a great shot. That 9-ball's a pain now, though, since he chose stripes. But the 13 will provide him an ability to get on the short side of the 9. So, not too bad. The 10-ball is still the biggest problem here. And I highly doubt that his goal is to get down to the 10 and just put the 10 in front of the 8. But he's not really looking at it or thinking about it, or he's really focusing on the rest of his run out. I wonder if he's going to use the 11 ball now to break out the 10.
I don't know how he's
got
going
to
to
be careful, though. Yeah. That's a lot of movement there. And that 10's going to go into the 5. Oh, no. That 5 is huge.
I don't know if maybe he takes this opportunity now to just own that pocket, maybe. Because honestly, there's really nothing else that you can do. You're going to be able to bump the 8 over to the long rail, try to push the 10 ball up a little bit, and that cue ball is going to kind of stay up there.
I can't say anything.
Yeah, not like that.
Tell me, what are your elven eyes see?
Legolas. I see that the 8 ball has a clear open pocket to go in, and Mike has a chance to start By the way, probably my favorite movie trilogy of all time.
It is really good.
Is Lord of the Rings.
It's not. I wouldn't say like I'm like dying about Lord of the Rings, but it's a good movie. Period.
It's my lullaby. Like when my lady goes to sleep, because when we watch movies together, we turn them on so she can fall asleep immediately.
Nice.
I'm talking about first 3 minutes. Opening credits ain't even gone. She's knocked out.
And you're over here like, one more step, Mr. Frodo. This should be the farthest of us. Are you
trying to give you a quote, and yours was too perfect, dude.
You
All right, then. Keep your secrets. I'll do that though, dude. I'll go through
Director
The
cut? Are
Hobbit.
you
No,
a direct?
I'll watch the director's cut only if I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
like
yo,
you scheduled a day out.
yeah,
Yeah, okay, I
like
gotcha.
no kids in the house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wasn't a fan of The Hobbit. I couldn't really. I liked aspects of it. I liked Benedict Cumberbatch as Smaug. The Stephen Colbert cameo. That guy's insane. I don't care.
Wait, who did he cameo as?
It's literally like okay. So you know how there was like a spy network, and there was like this.
Oh
Yeah. And then there's this guy with
in
like
Lake Town
yeah,
with the
I
eye
think so.
patch and you
Yeah,
open it up
that's
and
him. That's it.
I gotta go back and watch that
Yeah, you
now.
do.
Little Easter egg there. I
But
think he's
have
gonna
you
try to
seen
carry
him?
him
Like
as five
anytime
off the eight.
they talk about Lord of the Rings. Oh,
Oh, he tried to carry him the five off the eight and didn't go. It's just too tight. But what?
we got we got distracted. Have you ever seen? I mean, have you seen him? I hope people like when he talks about Lord of the Rings, dude. Just look up on YouTube Stephen Colbert, Lord of the Rings, and so he has his late show, right?
Mhm.
Literally random parts of his late show, he'll just be like start going off about like this guy smoked the Lord of the Rings like expert on set of Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
Dude,
He's
this just
he's
watch the videos.
okay.
Just literally watch all the videos that involve him and Lord of the Rings. If you really like it, you should totally know about this.
That's a fantastic shot by Runal right there to open things up and get great position to take this nine into the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah.
Also, there's a pool match going on.
Yeah. You will have to finesse. That was a great shot. Because he's going to have to definitely try and thread this needle between the 5 and the 4 to get a shot of the 8 ball there.
Arguably shot of the tournament if he gets in there right now. We've seen some pretty great shots, including was it an Eddie Little jump shot or a Moscow Michael?
I think it was Muskin, right? Threaded.
Dude, got in there clean.
That was a great shot. He's walking around here in Guess Crocs. Can you believe this shit?
How dare you?
The disrespect.
The bot man going up.
I need to find out where he gets his Crocs from.
Oops.
Not sponsored, by the way. Guess. You know you're out there watching this.
Bernal gets to the hill first. And it is his break. Can he get the penultimate break and run to face off in is it a rematch against Hunter? I don't think it's a rematch against Hunter White,
No,
but in a match against Hunter White.
it would be a rematch with Mike Davis.
Mm.
Everybody's working. Oh man,
Smashes the break.
Brunel's feeling it.
Now the one ball does slide past that nine into the side into the top side pocket there.
Yes, sir.
He's taking a look at it now. It goes only just.
This is there isn't out here, man.
Honestly, his biggest problem right now is that three ball. The three does go into the top right hand corner pocket.
It does. It goes in the side. It goes all the way down to the bottom left.
Both the five and the three go into that same top right hand corner.
Yeah.
Everything's got a pocket, dude. It's just
Yes.
can you maintain position throughout this run?
Well,
That's what it's going to boil down to.
It's gonna miss everything else for me, but I want to know.
I love that he used the 13 to get it out of the way for the 8 right now.
Yeah. Like naturally, he gets good shape and he makes it tougher for Mike when he gets back on the table. The 13 is not in front of a pocket anymore.
That shot right there is such a testament to his skill level in 8 ball because I wouldn't have even looked at.
Yeah, you're trying to like maneuver around it.
I'm trying to maneuver around and look at something else. And he's like, no, let me get this out of the way now because I'm about to be out. Everything goes somewhere.
Yes, sir. It's a good song. Uh-huh. We're still in it. We're still in it. We're still in it.
Now, he did not want to make contact. Right. He did not want to make contact with the 8. It was a small little friendly brush, a little excuse me as he moves through the crowd.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now he's got some decisions to make.
Mm.
Now, the 3 also goes down here into the bottom right-hand corner pocket as well. So he's got some choices as far as what he wants to do. Looks like he's going to go ahead and take it into the top right. Okay. Great shot right there, dude.
Very nicely done.
That's a beauty.
Now you go for the 4. When you're going to set up for a stop shot, you're on the 8 ball. Sorry, the 5. Nice. Oh my God. Ooh, no.
He's going to need to stun forward a bit. If he stops it, he's hooked on the 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He could also draw back a little bit.
I think he's gonna do that. What you said. Nice. Oh my Lord.
Mike Davis gives it up. What a beautiful shot, right? No.
Wow.
And just like that, Runal Bhatt punches his ticket. Ooh. Ooh, come here, Brandon. Come here, Brandon. Come here. I want you to say what you just said so the people can hear it.
Now Pat and I get to see who was right.
I thought you said something else. I thought you said who now we can see who's the best in Charlotte. This is not even that format for that. But yeah, now we get to see